Hey guys, so we're going to go through this independent study packet. So for day one, all right, let's look at all the things that we're supposed to be doing and let's read this story. So let me change my highlighter color. All right, great readers can focus on the story elements and a deeper text to have a deeper understanding of the story. The character, setting, problem, and solution are story elements. They make the story interesting. So characters are people or creatures of the story, movie, or play. Setting is the time and place in which something happens, and problem is a question or situation that is difficult to deal with, and solution is the way to solve a problem. So read the directions, then answer questions about the characters in the story. Today was the day I couldn't ignore the butterflies in my stomach. I had waited to study for this day for months. After all, I felt on edge. I was on my way to the most watched game show on television, Will You Win? So maybe that's kind of like The Price is Right, I guess. It's a staple in our house, so it means it's something really important. We watch it every night right after I get off the bus. On the show, the host asks questions about random facts. The contestants need to answer before the other person wins a point. If they answer incorrectly, the contestant needs to dance or act out a famous scene from a movie of their choice. Then the audience votes to give the contestant another chance. The boo from the audience is legendary on this show. It is especially entertaining when someone famous is the cause of the booing. It's not a complicated show, but you have to be smart and quick with your answer. I can't believe they finally chose me to be a contestant. I can't believe I had a chance to win the prize money. So if you guys were on a game show, what kind of game show would you want to be on? I think I would want to be on like Ellen's Game of Games. Okay, as my mother drove me to the airport, I focused on the Will You Win show. Facts raced through my head and I skimmed the pocket fact books I'd brought with me. The speed limit decreased and the car slowed as we approached the airport. My mother parked in a long-term parking garage. We headed towards the terminal. That's the place where the planes are. My pace slowed. I thought, can I do this? Alexis, are you ready? Mom asked. The airport loomed before us. This was my chance to win money for our after-school program. This is what I worked so hard for. I can do this, I told myself. I stood taller and said, ready or not, here I come. Then I smiled for the first time that day. Alright, so who is the main character of the story? Well, it says it right here. Mom asked, she said, Alexis, are you ready? So the main character is Alexis. What is the setting of this story? So where does it take place? So this takes place in the car going to the airport, but I'm just going to put in the car. How does the character feel in the story? Well, let's see. It says, today is the day and I couldn't ignore the butterflies in my stomach. So if you have butterflies in your stomach, how do you usually feel? I think you feel nervous. Oops. How has Alex prepared for the game show? How is she prepared for the game show? So this is kind of explaining it. So she used pocket fact books. That's what she used. So pocket books are just books that you can fit in your pocket, and so pocket fact books would be books that you can fit in your pocket that all have facts in them. What do the words on edge tell you about Alexis? Let's see. Where does it mention that I felt on edge. I was on my way to the most watched game show on television. I had waited and studied for this day for months. After all, I felt on edge. So again, I think feeling on edge, if you're kind of like on the edge of your seat, you might feel nervous. All right, now what seems to be the problem? Just like fictional stories, personal narratives involve some kind of problem or conflict. Personal narratives are filled with feelings and emotions and often change throughout the story. Problems could be related to a disagreement you had with someone, an obstacle you faced, a challenge or learning something new, getting through a tough time in your life, or something unexpected happened. Feelings and emotions: serious, happy, scared, furious, sad, annoyed, frustrated, thrilled, excited, hurt, unwelcome, anxious, determined, confused, surprised, confident, shocked, warm, safe, and inspired. And these are just different faces for those feelings. Use the space below to brainstorm some ideas in your own life. Try to think of an instance where you experience a type and a problem described above. Describe it below. Then write 2 or 3 feelings or emotions you felt during each experience. You can use the idea from the box to help you come up with your own. So number 1 says, once I had a disagreement with, we'll put Brandon. About, what do we disagree about? Exercising. It's like yesterday. He wanted to go to Ohana's, which is this place where we can get donuts and ice cream. He wanted to go there in the rain, and I didn't. I did not want to ride my bike in the rain. Here, so instead of putting exercising, I'm going to put riding our bikes in the rain. Feeling: I felt mad, I felt angry, and I felt annoyed. I was not trying to get wet. An obstacle I had to overcome was, going to college. College was hard. I had a lot of hard classes. So I felt upset, cried a lot. I felt like I wasn't smart, so I kind of felt dumb. Even though I'm not dumb, but I felt like it sometimes. But I also felt happy at the end. I felt really happy because I ended up becoming a teacher. Even though it was really challenging, I finally learned how to be a teacher. So again, that made me feel happy. I felt, let me look up here. I felt excited, and I felt confident. And confident. I once had an unexpected visitor to my house. Sometimes, my family, they just come over without telling me that they're coming over. Sometimes I feel angry, or I might feel excited, or I might feel annoyed. Like, why are you here? Why didn't you call me? Annoyed. All right. I went through a tough time when my mom passed away. I felt sad and angry. And let's look at some other emotions up here. Ooh, I felt hurt. That's a good word. And hurt. Once I helped my blank deal with blank. So once I helped my friend, I try to always help my friends deal with, what's something that I've helped my friends deal with? Oh, finding a job. I felt helpful, happy, and I was excited for them. All right. I was really surprised when I got a bracelet for my birthday. I was happy, excited, because it was beautiful. And let me go up here and look at other words that I could use. Scared, thrilled, determined. Ooh, I was surprised. That's a good one. And surprised. All right. Once I failed at, oh my goodness. Once I failed at a lot of things. So, once I failed at my times tables, they used to make us take these quizzes in school where you had to do your multiplication facts, and I was really, really bad at them. But then I learned how to do them. Let's see, I felt anxious or nervous. I felt defeated, so that means I felt like giving up. But once I finally got it, I felt happy or excited because I finally got it. Alright, next one. There was a time when I had to learn how to be patient and like care for people and love people. Learning how to be patient, sometimes it's frustrating. Sometimes you feel annoyed, like you're annoying me. But once you learn to be patient, it makes me also feel happy because now I understand people and I can help people. Alright, so this is what we're going to do for today. And we will do the next one next time.